guys, welcome back to another edition of Raise Your Frequency. My name is Diamond Leone, and this week we are going to be tapping on something very near to my heart, which is the loss of a parent. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I shared that I recently lost my dad. And I received a few messages from people who have lost their dad as well. And I realized that family dynamics can be a pretty complicated thing, especially when we lose someone that we love. And so I thought it would be really helpful to do a tapping session where we could clear some of the emotions and the feelings associated with losing someone that you love, but also if the relationship that you had with that person wasn't really the best, or it could have been better, and just allowing grace and forgiveness in that area so that you don't walk around feeling anxiety or just pain and regret or sadness or any of those things that are just not healthy for you to be processing every day and regurgitating over and over in your brain. But first and foremost, before we get started, I want to say that if you have lost a parent, I want to give you my deepest condolences, because it's never easy to lose someone that you love, and regardless of whatever the relationship was, it's still a loss, guys, right? Like, it's still a pain there that that you just don't really quite understand unless you've lost a parent. And so I'm in that club. I've been in that club for many years. Unfortunately, my mom passed away in many years ago, over 20 years ago, and now I've lost my dad, and it is painful, and it is there's so many emotions that I'm still processing. And the reason why I wanted to do this tapping session with you today is because I wanted these emotions to be raw and right here, right now, because if you are experiencing this, then you know what this feels like. And so I want to us to do this together, and maybe this can help someone. The other important point that I want to make is that healing is such a personal journey, and everyone deals with grief differently. Everyone handles their emotions in a very unique way, and there's no right or wrong. Don't let anyone put or project their opinions onto you as to how soon or how long you should be grieving or how you should grieve, right? Some people grieve actively, where, they need to be out doing things and staying busy, and that's their way of processing their emotions. And then some people need to be in bed and just crying and just letting those emotions out. So please honor whatever way that is best for you to heal. Okay, so if you're new to tapping, all you have to do is just repeat after me. So take a deep breath in and hold it at the top. Let it out. Here we go. Losing my parent has been a tremendous life shift for me. I miss them so much. I feel so incredibly sad that they're gone. I'd give anything to see them again. But I understand that death is part of life. I understand that I don't have control over how long people stay here. And even though I miss them terribly, and I wish I could bring them back, I still deeply love, honor, and accept myself. I am choosing to understand today that grief is not linear. Meaning there will be all kinds of ups and downs. And I am going to be patient with myself during this process. Losing my parent has left a huge gap in my heart. I really, really miss this person. I feel a lot of pain. But I understand that that is just my heart doing what it does. I expect to miss them. But you know what? They are still in my life. They are still in my heart. Everything is energy. And energy cannot be destroyed. I am still connected to them. I am accepting myself and all that I am feeling. I am allowing myself to have all the feelings. It's okay to feel sad at times. It's okay to pause feeling sad at times as well. And sometimes it's okay to just be happy when I want to be happy. At the end of the day, I am just a bundle of emotions right now, and that's okay. I am allowing myself to heal. And it's okay for me to heal differently than everybody else. If I want to take my time and cry in bed all day, that's okay. If I want to get up and go ride my bike and work out, that's okay. Maybe I just need to sit down and journal. Maybe I want to write a letter to my parent and say everything I wanted to say. Maybe I want to tell them all the things that I wish could have been different. Or maybe I just want to celebrate them. Maybe I want to show gratitude and list out everything that I am eternally grateful for. Because even though parents are not perfect, I learned a lot from this person being my parent. I wouldn't have life if it wasn't for this person. So regardless of how I feel today, I know that I need to have forgiveness about the past. And I choose to just allow myself to grieve. I choose to write down everything that I'm feeling. And if my emotions lead me towards gratitude, then I'll write that down. But if there's a part of my heart that needs to get out some anger, for some ways that I feel were unfair, then I'm going to write that down too. This is my opportunity for my heart and soul to be heard. I will be gentle with myself during this time. I don't owe anyone any explanations on how I choose to heal. The rate at which I heal is okay. There is no time period to feel a certain way. No one is keeping track. And if they are, that's a them problem. I am feeling love for this person who passed. I choose to believe that they loved me. I choose to believe that if they could have done things differently, then maybe they would have. Parents are humans too. And when you know better, you do better. So I choose to have tons of grace and forgiveness for all the ways that I thought it should be. Life is not scripted. Literally everyone is flying by the seat of their pants. And sometimes people get it right. And sometimes they get it wrong. But in this moment of reflecting on their life, I am choosing to see the love. I am choosing to focus on the gratitude. I am feeling so much love for this person right now. I really do miss all that it could have been. And I am sure grateful for all that it was. I am focusing on my healing now because I am still alive. And I know they would want me to continue to live and be happy. Because I'm not going to be here forever either. I will get the support that I need. I will allow others to help me. It's okay to take time for myself. It's okay to feel what I'm feeling. I'm treating myself with love and respect. I choose to accept that treating myself with love and respect is an incredible way to honor my parent. It's almost as if I'm telling them, well, since you're not here to love me anymore, looks like I will have to pick up the slack. And love myself that much more. I choose to treat myself with love and grace. I know that I am getting stronger. I know that my parent would want me to move towards happiness. I choose to believe that my parent is in a much better place. I love my parents. I love their soul. Maybe they weren't perfect in the ways that I wanted them to be, but I can still love and remember the good times. And even if I didn't have that many good memories of my parent, I can choose to be grateful for the life that they gave me. This is where total forgiveness comes in. And so it is. Take a deep breath, hold it at the top. Let it out. Okay, wow, that was a little emotional for me. I want you to remember that all of us had different experiences with our parents. In fact, you might have a brother or sister who was raised by the exact same parents, but had a totally different experience. So the most important thing to remember here is that this is your journey through life. Your memories, your experience with your parent, however good or bad, is yours to cherish, yours to grow through, yours to process and nurture, however you want to do that. So I hope this tapping session has been healing for you on some level. If nothing else, it is a sort of gateway for you to maybe, depending on how long ago it has been since your parent, mom or dad, has passed, this could be a great portal for you to get started in acknowledging your feelings about the loss of your parent. Sometimes when someone passes away, especially if you were much younger, you tend to suppress these feelings as you move through life because it's not a good memory to go back to. However, at some point, you kind of have to go back, unpack it, feel those emotions, process things, and let it go. There are lots of adults walking around today, me included, that, didn't have the relationship with a parent that they would have hoped. And it really does affect your relationships as an adult. It affects like the partners that you choose and, all of it, right? So at some point you have to go back like I did, and I'm still doing, and unpack it and process it, heal from it, forgive, transcend, grow from it. And you can do it. You can absolutely do it. And it's such a beautiful thing. And you know what? Don't ever feel guilty or ashamed that you didn't have the, what is the hallmark, idea of a family. First of all, I don't even know anyone that has maybe one or two people that have like this, you know, storybook idea of family, you know, and the family dynamics are just so amazing and so perfect. Those are few and far between. They're not the norm in my world anyway. Most of the people that I know have had struggles with their family members, and I've been the one sort of coaching them through how to deal with those situations. And yeah, guys, so don't ever feel ashamed or embarrassed that you didn't have the upbringing that you wanted, or that your parents didn't stay married, or that you, that you just didn't have maybe what you thought you should have had. Because I firmly believe that we are all dealt certain hands, a certain hand of cards in life for a reason. And your hand is going to look different than my hand, and my hand's going to look different than his or her hand. What we're called to do is to play the hell out of the hand that we're dealt, to learn how to navigate our way through these challenging situations so that we can one day be a light for someone else. You never know who you're going to inspire or encourage from the growth that you get from going through the things that you go through. So I don't know. I'm just a big believer in when you can take any type of pain from your past or any challenging situation, and you can transcend it and grow from it and turn that into helping someone else. It's magic. It's like, it's I don't know, guys, like it, to me, I feel like when we get to heaven and God looks at our life, and the more situations that we've gone through like that, where we've been able to transcend pain into purpose, I feel like God's just gonna say, bravo, well done, you did it. You got the assignment, right? You knew what to do and you did it. And so, and again, I don't know what your faith is. I am a Christian, but this is such an incredible opportunity for you to draw closer to your Creator, to understanding that we're all going to die one day. And yes, our parent has gone before us, parent or parents in my case. And in the natural pecking order, you're next, right? I'm next. So yeah, like let's make the best out of this life that we have left. Let's cherish every moment. Let's forgive. Let's give out forgiveness like it's candy. Parents aren't perfect. They are human beings. And I will share more about my experience with my dad later on, because I do feel like there's a lot that can be learned, especially from daughters who may have not received, again, that storybook idea of what a father-daughter relationship should look like. But boy, am I so thankful for my father. I love my father. May he rest in peace. I'm so glad that I was able to be there with him, in his last moments. And oh my God, I can still hear his laugh today. There's so many things that I look back on and I cherish about that man. I love him, and I will always love him, and I will always remember the good, and I will always have grace and forgiveness, and may he rest in peace. And I hope this tapping session has helped you in some way. It has helped me to do this with you guys today. I hope you have an amazing Sunday. I'm going to get this up for you as soon as possible. Please like, share, and subscribe, and share this with anyone who's lost a parent if you think that it will help them. Thank you so much for watching. God bless.